So ground station is an essential component of pretty much every mission. What people see most often is the launcher, you know, the rocket that's basically sending the payload into orbit. They know about satellites and everything else, but there is a component of any space mission that remains kind of obscure to pretty much everyone else. And those are ground stations, because at the end of the day, what does the satellite do? It's up there and gathering data. And the point is that you have to get this data somehow down here on Earth so that you can make use of it. This is especially valid in the case of Earth observation satellites, which downlink very large amounts of data. And the more stations that you have, the more opportunities to get the data through a ground station, the better for you, because you have more windows to basically get what's valuable in the entire in this entire construct. So the ground station is essentially an antenna with a hardware stack underneath. It's connected to a network, and the point of the ground station network is, one, to basically communicate with the satellite, so that is send updates, send commands, and so forth. And two, it's to basically receive the valuable data that you can then sell or analyze. And the essence of Homeport is that it basically virtualizes the operations of a ground station. So that means if you have a satellite up there, what you need to do is basically use Homeport to input your technical requirements. Basically, what does the satellite do? What's the orbit? What's the downlink frequency and everything else? And on the basis of this, you get stations that have been registered by third-party users, matched to your system, and then you can compose a virtual ground segment that basically is going to do the job, is going to get your data for you, instead of doing the expense of setting up your own ground stations, licensing those stations, operating them, taking care of maintenance and everything else, which costs money and time. So this is the essence of Homeport. It basically makes the ground segment a lot simpler and makes it a lot faster to get data.